on the cloud. All right, everybody. Hi, my name is Erin Scott, and I am so excited that you are tuning in live tonight on Facebook. I am here with my dear friends, Cara Harvey and Kelly Mokarski, and my girl Jane Glanis is on the chat tonight over on the webinar, and she may even pop over to the Facebook group or the Facebook event and answer any questions you may have. But tonight we are here to talk to you guys about some helpful tools and resources for simplified nutrition. The four of us here are Team Beachbody coaches, and as part of what we do as coaches is we help plug people into the solutions that are right for them in their health, wellness, and fitness. And then we support them as they are on their journey to a healthy, happy, fulfilled life. So we wanted to kind of come on here and share with you guys some of the new things that are coming out, and then also sort of superimpose what's new and coming out with what already exists, and the tools and resources and where you can access them. Of course, if you have any questions at all about anything that we have for you tonight, feel free to reach out to one of us, especially if we're already your coach, or if you were invited by one of us here tonight. So if you have, again, any questions, either one of us will pop in there, or if, Kelly, are you on the Facebook event right now? So
I can be in 2 seconds.
Yeah. There's probably going to be a delay. That's just the nature of streaming on Facebook. So, be patient, and hopefully we'll get to your questions. And if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for tuning in. I wanted to start tonight with just a quick introduction of the three of us. And Jane, if you do want to come on, just let me know, send me a quick chat, and we can always transition you over to the video feed. And then we will get right to it with, I'm going to do a couple screen shares, and Kelly is going to also tell us about the Ultimate Portion Fix, which is a nutrition program that has some really awesome tools associated with it that will be launching in early March 2019, which, can you believe it? We're more than halfway done with February already. So technically, I feel like it's March already. There's only 10 days left in February. Can you handle that? Yay! Jane would like to be added to video. So, and then
cool.
Cara is also going to give some perspective and insight on some of the experiences she's had with one of our intuitive nutrition programs called the 2B Mindset. So Jane, let me know if you're able to activate your video feed, and if not, I will do my best to, there she is, there's Jane. So say hi to Jane. She's muted at the moment, but at least we can see her beautiful smile. So I'll start. Again, I already introduced myself, Erin Scott. I live in Fairhope, Alabama with my husband and 2 fur babies. I have been a part of Beachbody now for almost, this is scary, going on 10 years. It'll be 10 years this November. So in the last 9-ish years, I've had quite a journey, in fact, and I've used both the fitness and nutrition solutions offered through Beachbody, and that has what has helped me get on the path to a healthy and fit life. So the cool thing about what I now do as a Beachbody coach is not only share my journey, but I've had the opportunity to support many men and women mostly, and men, on their journey. But these women right here on this webinar, I have the honor to know because of my relationship with Team Beachbody. So these are my fellow fit sisters, and I would not be the person I am today without them in my life. So I'm super grateful to have them in my life. So feel free to say hi. Who would like to say hi first? Kelly does.
I'll say hi. So I'm Kelly. I have been a coach for, I don't know. I think we're going on 9 years, right around that mark, as crazy as that sounds. And I'm a teacher. I teach teach full time and I coach on the side, and it has just really changed my life from the time that my oldest, who is now 10, was under a year old, and I started working out at 4:30 in the morning with P90X, which seemed so crazy, and it was so hard, and but it's what changed my mindset, it's what changed my body, and it's what's kept me like passionate about Beachbody and their programs. And eventually I became a coach. Miss Erin reached out to me, and again, like she said, it changed my life, and we have been fit sisters since then. So it's been a lovely journey.
Heck yeah. Say hi, Cara.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cara. And, as you're saying that, I'm like, wow, I've been a coach. It'll be 7 years in August. It's crazy to think about someone who literally would use every excuse to not participate in gym. Like my gym teacher used to actually tell me to go to the nurse to get a note because I was that Daria. Like I literally he was like, just keep score. Like I hated fitness. I failed my health and fitness class in college and had to take it again, like the easy one. It was not something I loved at all. I had been obese since I was like 13, and Beachbody came to me at a point in my life where I just needed something, and it became that support system and belief in myself before I was ready to do it on my own. And I'm just super thankful for all the ebbs and flows that have happened over the years. Beachbody has been my constant that I could go back to and adapt to whatever I needed in my life. But if it was losing weight before kids, losing weight after kids, losing weight after 2 kids, and career changes. And, I'm just thankful for these ladies. I'm thankful for a company that grows and changes with what people need. And the fact that I can work out in my home without having to get a babysitter is like such a plus. So, I'm glad that if you're getting on and you've never, really seen what, Beachbody has to offer, thanks for coming with an open heart and an open mind, and just know that there's so much and you can adapt everything to your own needs. And so, thanks again for joining tonight.
Absolutely. Jane, say hi as she wanders away. Bye. Jane says bye.
He's not happy.
Oh no.
Not happy, so.
Okay, well.
Hi and bye.
Hi and bye. That's so unlike him. He's usually the happy boy. He's the happy participant in the webinar. And I'm sure Jane will be back. And like I said, we'll be popping into the Facebook event and answering questions. So quick rundown of what we're going to cover. And, again, we know how precious your time is. So of course, we're going to do our best to be brief. Again, we also want to make sure that you get all the information you need to really help identify where one of the Beachbody nutrition solutions might work well for you. We're going to take you behind the scenes live in real time, and I'm going to do a quick screen share of our nutrition tab. So if you are familiar with Beachbody at all, you know that just like Cara said, Beachbody has evolved with the times. We now have Beachbody On Demand, which is one of, if not the largest library of streaming home workout programs available anywhere. So in addition to that, expanded beyond that, in the web version of Beachbody On Demand, we also have a nutrition tab. And if you participate in any of our nutrition programs, or if you plug into any of our nutrition programs that we have to offer, you then have access to that, that portal, essentially, which is kind of a branch off from Beachbody On Demand. They're technically independent, but at the same time, they're in the same kind of medium. And so I wanted to walk you guys through that so you can just see some of the resources that are available when you finally decide if one of our nutrition programs would fit nicely into your goals in your life. At the end of the day, we want to support people who are out there looking for balanced nutrition that not only will help support their goals, but also their energy output. So if Beachbody On Demand is a platform that you're already connected with, or if you're familiar with any of our home programs, there is a nutrition solution that nicely meshes with those programs. And I think that's the beauty of what Beachbody has to offer. And then, of course, if you've spent any time with me or any of these ladies at all, you all know that we also have the Simplified nutrition in our Shakeology, which is a whole health, holistic nutrition shake available. And it gives you basically all of the energy and the nutrition necessary to have that balanced nutrition in our lives. So once I kind of give you a little bit of a walkthrough of that, then Kelly's going to share a couple of slides and talk a little bit about a new program that is expanding from a program that some of you may already be familiar with, called the Ultimate Portion Fix. And she'll also give you a little bit more information about the Nutrition Plus app, which is one of the other tracking tools that we have. You can track your Shakeology, you can track your water, and you can also track your eating. It's almost like a digital food journal. And that came about from the 2B mindset, which is that intuitive nutrition program that I was referring to earlier. And Cara is going to share her personal experience and insight on the 2B mindset with that. So that being said, it's time to screen share. Fingers crossed we don't hit any technical snags, because this is usually the point when that happens. And I need you all to raise your hand and promise. Is that your right hand or your left hand? I can't tell which one's mirror image. Raise both hands and promise that you will not judge all of my open tabs on my web browser. Thank you. I wouldn't judge your tabs. Please don't judge my tabs. I have so many open, it's not even funny. All right, here we go. Yay, so we're here on Facebook. But here is our Beachbody Nutrition. So if you were to go to beachbodyondemand.com/nutrition, this is where you would find the Beachbody Nutrition tab. So if you're on Beachbody On Demand and you're already going, like, you know, if you're looking to do a workout, there's a tab for that. But we're here like living in the nutrition tab. And I wanted to kind of expand on some of the resources available. Again, if you're plugged into any of our nutrition programs available, as you can see, because I'm logged in as myself, I have both the Ultimate Reset and the 2B Mindset. It says in progress, but I'm pretty sure I watched all those videos. Oh well. Sometimes, you know, like you end a video with like 10 seconds left and it says it's not completed. Anyway, so here's where you would see the video libraries for the nutrition programs that have videos associated with them. And then we also have channels. So we have the Shakeology videos, which not only talk about the benefits of Shakeology, but also go into some of the most popular recipes. And I think they also link back to the podcast. There's a Shakeology podcast where you can get all kinds of information on the daily dose of dense nutrition and Shakeology. And the cool thing that I don't take enough advantage of and really should is the Fix 8 cooking show. So look at that, 218 videos with Autumn Calabrese and her brother Bobby. I almost said Shalene Johnson. Hi. Autumn Calabrese is the creator of the 21-Day Fix. And that was the program, the fitness program, that introduced us to, for the first time, to the Portion Fix container system. It is a portion and proportion nutrition program, and you can adjust the portions and proportions of the food groups that you eat based on, again, your energy output and your nutrition goals. And so the Fix 8, the Portion Fix, then was starting to be introduced into various nutrition the various nutrition components to various fitness programs following the success of 21-Day Fix. And so from that, a cookbook that was based on the container system, the Portion Fix container system, was created by Autumn. And now there's a cooking show to help walk you through some of the most popular recipes that are all perfectly portioned and proportioned with the Portion Fix containers. So you can access those videos there. And like I said, if you're subscribed to the 2B Mindset or the Ultimate Reset, there's also videos to walk you through those programs step by step as well. And I know Cara's going to talk a little bit about the 2B Mindset shortly, and what that's meant for her. Also, this is a tool that hopefully you guys will be really interested in tapping into, but it's our Nutrition Plus app, and it's basically a tracker. I really love the fact that you're able to track your water, you're able to track your weight and your goals and your meals, and there's even a journal portion. And a lot of this stemmed from the sort of principles of the 2B Mindset. So when we get to that part of the slideshow, that's a good opportunity for Cara to kind of share a little bit about, that as a tracking tool, but also how that as a tracking tool in parallel with the 2B Mindset principles helped her on her nutrition journey. And then there's also a whole section, not videos, but a whole section with recipes, everything from Shakeology recipes to nutrition recipes, above and beyond what's available in the Fix8 cooking show and the Shakeology videos. So this is the bare bones, basic kind of introduction to what's available in the nutrition tab. And again, if you are, deciding that you want to check out the ultimate portion fix when that becomes available in March, there will be one that pops up right there in this sort of library. So we're building a library of nutrition programs very similar to how in the past with Beachbody On Demand, we've built a library of fitness programs. So that's the quick overview of that tab, and that's again beachbodyondemand.com/nutrition. If you already have a Beachbody On Demand account, you may be able to access the nutrition program tab, but I think Fix8 and Shakeology will be the only channels that you'll be able to see. If you've subscribed to the programs, that's when you'll see the individual programs that you have invested in. So I'll stop my screen share there. Kelly, are you on that Facebook page? Did anybody post any questions? I don't.
Sorry, I was muted. Just me and Jane so far talking.
Okay, great. Super. So that was, I told you I was going to, do my best to respect your time. So Kelly, do you want to go ahead and screen share and talk a little bit about the new program that's coming out in March?
Sure. Yay. All right. So hold on.
I'm going to mute.
Now it's let's see if I could do this. Do you see my screen or no? Did you see my screen? No?
No.
It's asking me to install something.
Weird. Do you want me to share from my end and you can just tell me when to scroll?
Hold on. Let me just see if installing this will help.
Okay.
Maybe no.
Cool. So while you're doing that, Cara, do you want to talk about 2B Mindset and the tracker? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll hop in. Me and Kelly are going to talk about two programs that are actually, they're complementary to each other, but they just are different based on your needs. And so when the 2B Mindset came out, I was excited, but super hesitant because I really like structure. I wanted to be told exactly what to do. And I had results with 21 Day Fix, and I was scared but excited at the same time. And these ladies know we went back and forth a lot. I was like resistant, but in the end, I have fallen in love with the principles in the 2B Mindset. And I say it that way because the 2B Mindset is not like a diet or an eating system. It really is like a way of life and building your meals. I was scared before this to ever like cook with sauces or anything that like might have calories in it because I was afraid. I didn't know like that I could have flavor, right? You laugh, but it's like, it's true. Like I was so afraid, like, oh my gosh, this has a little bit of sugar in this like teriyaki sauce. I'm not drinking the whole bottle, right? And like the 2B Mindset reminded me that like food is meant to be enjoyed if you do it smart so you fuel your body. And so when I started to follow the principles, a lot of things changed in the pattern of eating. So they talk about snacks being optional. And I had gotten into such habitual eating where it was like, it's 10 o'clock, I have a snack. It's 3 o'clock, I have a snack. I wasn't listening to my body. I wasn't wondering if I was hungry. And I was just eating because I thought I needed things. I was so obsessed when I was eating. And so now I've been doing this since April, I guess, when 2B came out. And I don't have that morning snack anymore because I just don't need it. You know, I'm not eating just because. I stop eating late at night, which is one of the other principles. I sleep better. I wake up feeling more energized. I'm literally floating with the amount of water I drink all the time, but it's so good. And so over the time that I've been doing it, you know, I was able to push past the plateau. I think with 2B since April, I've lost like 15 pounds, but I've kept it off through, things like through holidays, through wedding seasons, through the summer. But I feel like I literally have a way that I can eat and my kids can eat. So I make their meals based on what 2B teaches. I know without measuring all the time that what they should be eating. So I'll sometimes still measure my food because if I can feel myself like creeping up with too many of a different, area of food, but I don't have to measure theirs. I can eyeball it and say, hey, are they balancing their eating, which was really important for me. And the other thing I just loved about it, as someone on breastfeeding, and I needed to make sure that I was eating enough calories, but I needed to make sure I was eating the right amount of food. And even though I was losing weight following Portion Fix, there were times I was hungry and I didn't know what to do. And that's the biggest question I get in my emails all the time is like, I don't want to affect my supply. I'm hungry. What am I supposed to eat? And 2B really taught me like what I was supposed to eat and how to fuel myself during that and be able to lose. And so it really became a lifestyle. And then I found for myself, I actually mix Portionology, the Portion Fix, with 2B Mindset because I like them both and I get benefits from both. So it's not an all like inclusive, like you can only do one. I know we have some diehard 21-day fix fans out there. We have some diehard 2B people who don't want to be like put in a box and they like their freedom. But know that, it's worth it to try something new. It's worth it to go out there and see what works for you. You'll find what your body likes, what it doesn't like, and how you want to adjust. And what I really loved was that there are videos that Erin showed in the nutrition tab that I can reference whenever I need. Alana, the creator, her Instagram is super helpful all the time. She's answering questions that I know that I need help with. And the community is great. I get tons of food ideas, and I never feel stuck. And so having the nutrition tab and tracking is super helpful. I know Kelly's going to talk about the tracking aspect of it. But it really allows me to think, what does my body like? How does my body react? And, part of it is weighing in. And I was super hesitant to that because I was like, I'm more than just a number on the scale, right? But that's not what this program's about. It's about the number being a tool to fuel your body, not to beat yourself up. And it was really important for me that getting into this, I didn't become obsessed with the number. I was that person who would have a heavy weigh-in and be in a bad mood. I'd start snapping at my kids. Like I would just be cranky because I was upset with myself. And I've broken all of those negative behaviors with 2B. And so if you're getting started and you just want something to change healthy habits, I totally recommend it. And all the tools are really great. That's what All right, Cal, let's do magic, huh?
Well, I'm ready to go. Hopefully my screen share is ready to go. So let's see. Cara, that was awesome, by the way. And I can totally connect with pretty much everything of what you said about 2B. Oh, all right, hold on. Let's see. I don't know what it's doing, but I'm going with it. All right. Can you see my screen? I don't know. Can you see my screen, Cara?
Yes, we can see it.
Yay. Yay. Okay. All right, so I'm here to chat with you guys about the Ultimate Portion Fix, and I'm super pumped because this is the 5-year anniversary of the original 21-day fix and the original portion fix. And the reason why Beachbody has decided to do kind of like this revamp is mainly because there has been so much like research done in the last 5 years. And so, you know, when something's outdated, we want to make sure that we go back and we correct the information and have all the most up-to-date information. And that's basically what's happening here with the ultimate portion fix. So, you know, like I said, there's Autumn Calabrese, who is the creator of the ultimate portion fix and the 21-day fix. She has found in the past 5 years through helping like hundreds and hundreds of people lose weight with the 21-day fix that even though it was so successful, there was still holes in the program, like where she wanted to go back and fine tune. And that's what she's doing here with the ultimate portion fix. So let's talk about the different ways that you can access online your ultimate portion fix if you decide that this is the way you want to go. So like Erin mentioned, you can go into the Beachbody website onto the nutrition tab. And if you purchase the ultimate portion fix, you will be able to see it on your nutrition tab. And there's another way to access it as well. If you get the nutrition app or the Nutrition Plus app by Beachbody, you will see that over on the right. And what's really cool about this app with the ultimate portion fix is that, you know, this is a container system where each food group has its own container, and you will be able to track your containers on the nutrition app. You'll be able to track your meals on the nutrition app. You're going to be able to have a progress log where you can see your weekly progress throughout the week and keep track of that on this nutrition app. There's daily tally sheets so you know where you're at with your container counts. There's grocery lists right on the nutrition app. There's hundreds of recipes from Fixate, the cooking show, right on the nutrition app. So it's a very like at your fingertips, like say you're in the grocery store and you're like, oh, I want to make that recipe from Fixate. Like you just go to the Nutrition Plus app and, you know, look up the recipe and it's right there. As you're going through the day and you're, you know, you can click off your tallies or your containers that you've used so far. So it's just a very tech and easy way to go about, you know, handling your nutrition. So the next thing I wanted to mention is that one of the biggest aspects in terms of the clients that I help is, you know, helping their family try and wrap their mind around healthy eating for their family. And one of the like biggest selling points for me when I first started researching this program is that this comes with 75 healthy lunch ideas for kids. And I know for me, as much as I try to incorporate healthy like sandwiches and like main food items for my kids in their lunches, like they still go back to their like ham and cheese or can I buy pizza or, you know, like, and it's such a struggle for me even now when I've tried to learn, you know, like what I can give my kids. And this is just an easy, like go-to, you know, I can have my kids go through it with me and just help me decide like what's going to go in their lunch and have them pack it. But this was like so exciting for me to see that, you know, this was going to be part of it and that there was a family piece of this ultimate portion fix. So this is just another great piece of the puzzle with the whole portion fix program because the kids, man, we got to get our kids on board and they are the toughest. So I was super excited about that. All right, so let's talk about the Ultimate Portion Fix program itself. So there is a lot. It is an all-encompassing program. So there's over 30 step-by-step tutorial videos. So when you purchase the program, you are going to receive online, digital, basically modules. And in these modules, you're going to learn to break addiction to sugary foods. You're going to learn how to replace processed foods with healthy foods. You're going to learn, this is my favorite, how to get your family on board with healthy eating. There's a whole module that is just assigned to your family. It's called Family Fix. And in this module, you're going to be like diving deep with Autumn about, you know, like you and your nutrition and how you look at your nutrition and talk about diet and talk about nutrition and how much our kids are really like paying attention to how we feel about our own nutrition, and those like ideas and thoughts get passed down to them. So it's really looking at our kids, and just, it's not a diet, but more of like, you know, a healthy way of eating for our kids where they can have a piece of deciding what's going to, you know, like what are their healthy options, and making sure that they know that they need to incorporate those healthy options every day. There's going to be, you know, like a place for people who want to lose weight, but they mostly want to improve their performance. So you're going to learn ways to improve your nutrition for fitness performance. There's progress logs, like I mentioned, in the nutrition app. You're going to get a choice if you want to go through the nutrition app and use it digitally, or you can print them out. There's printable daily log books and tally sheets and grocery lists. So the things that you get digitally, you will also get as printable resources. There's, like I mentioned, hundreds of healthy family recipes that you can print. There's over 200 episodes of the Fix8 cooking show with a new Fix8 cookbook coming out. And there's also an opportunity to participate in Autumn's 5-year anniversary reshoot of the 21-Day Fix and the Fix Extreme live workouts. So you would be able to do them with her live. So those are just some perks of this program. And I'm so pumped to like get my hands on it and kind of like just dive into it, because there's so many ways that you can improve your nutrition, having to do with like things that I personally struggle with all the time, like the food addictions. Like when I come home from school and I just want salty or sugary food, there's a piece where she teaches about how to get over or break the addiction from sugar. And she also covers emotional eating, which I know is a place that I need improvement. So like, there's so many aspects of this program that hit home for me that make me say, you know, like I need to improve and I need to learn. And that's what this is all about, is diving deep into learning more about nutrition. It's not just a diet. It's not just, you know, follow this for 21 days and then, you know, then figure it out from there. This is a lifestyle, but it's also an education. So here's just an example of your Ultimate Portion Fix workbook. Like I mentioned, that you could take notes as you go along through the tutorials or the modules. And then the smaller booklet there is the logbook, where you can track your food, and you're also recording like how your day goes, how did your morning start, what healthy habits are you doing every day, like you do an evening reflection on how you think the day went. And so it's a really like you're in tune. It forces you to be in tune with your body, which I know sometimes I need help with because I'm just so scattered and, you know, like run. So I think this is going to be helpful to keep us in tune with like what's truly going on with our bodies. It's going to force you to stop a little bit. And so, like I said, here's the program in total. You'll see the second version of the Fix8 cookbook. There's the two books, the workbook and the logbook. And on the big iPad are the tutorial videos or the modules that you'll get with the program. And then on the smartphone is obviously the nutrition app. So let me go back to my Zoom. Uh-oh. Let's see, where did my Zoom go? There we are. Hi. What do I need to do? I can't hear anybody now.
I think you did it. I think you're good. You're good now.
Okay.
That was awesome. Thank you for sharing that. I'm excited, I think, to see how you can really customize the portion fix to my specific needs. I'm talking about what I'm excited about. So I'm excited about being able to customize it to my needs. And, you know, again, depending on where you are in your fitness journey or your health journey, it might be a weight loss story. It might be I want to maintain, or it might be I want to fuel for performance. And I'm at a point in my journey where that would be so fantastic to be able to use the portion fix, the ultimate portion fix, as a way to really maximize, my energy output. Same thing, busy moms, like, how can we make this easy for busy moms to stay energized throughout the day? What kinds of energizing foods might help support them and their busy lives? That could apply to a lot of people's, lifestyles. So I like the fact that, again, very much like the 2B mindset, it is catered to lifestyle and not to some sort of strict system and box that we have to fit into. When I did the 21-day fix 5 years ago, I remember thinking, despite the fact that we are sort of following a little bit of a checklist, it's like, okay, check this box every day, I didn't feel deprived of anything at any point. And if anything, I used it as an opportunity to learn what my body really needed. And that was a really great teaching moment for me, or learning moment for me. And the same happened when I was going through the 2B mindset principles as well. I've got my water bottle all day long, all the time. I don't even know how many times I filled this today. I should probably know, because I should be tracking it now. But that being said, thank you, Kelly, for giving us a nice overview of a new program that we will have an opportunity to tap into, in addition to all of the other things that Beachbody Nutrition has to offer. Again, everybody has their own needs, their own goals, and I would be so thrilled to hear from you guys how we may be able to help you plug into the solution that's right for you. So do either of you want to close with any thoughts, or are we good? We're good? I can't see Kelly, so I'm hoping she's giving me a thumbs up. Kelly, I don't know where you went, girl. I don't see you anymore. I'm sad. Kelly's like, we are good in the chat. Awesome. So we're going to leave this live broadcast up here in the Facebook event. Feel free to ask your questions, watch the replay, watch it as many times as you need to in the next day or two. Tag a friend who you think might really benefit from taking a look at what we have to offer. And again, if there are specific questions you have that you don't want to ask on the feed, reach out to any one of us. We're all tagged here in this live video, and we would be more than happy to help plug you into the solution right for you. The tools are so solid, and let's face it, we're kind of fun. I don't know about you, ladies, but I enjoy going through this life with y'all, and there's room for more. There's room for more of you. So thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. And again, reach out to any one of us with questions. And we are excited and looking forward to March 4th. Is it confirmed it's March 4th? The portion fix becomes available? I'm just excited for tomorrow because Fruit Punch Energize comes out. I'm like, yeah, give me some fruit punch. Yes, so March 4th, we are excited. It's almost here. It's 2 weeks away. So any questions at all, we'll get you plugged in and ready to go on the healthiest journey of your life. So thanks, guys. Have a great night, and we'll see you soon.